What's up, Tim Sykes here. Just back from this gym. Market's about to close. I'm sorry it looks dark in here, but this is reality. Look at the ceiling. Show them the ceiling. The ceiling is beautiful. Look at my dad over there. My dad is beautiful. I'm looking up flights. We're going to Sardinia in a few days. I gotta book them. This is real life. It's not always pretty. It's not always perfect. I got my bottle of water. We had some pizza because I cheated, but then I had some spinach, so I felt better. My weekly profits were, let's see, some trading here from Rome. Weekly profits were, I don't even know, I take it trade by trade. Made $3,132 this week. The market's gonna close in 6 minutes. That's about it. You know, this is the real life. I don't want you guys getting the wrong idea that this is gonna be so easy. BIOC is cracking right now. It was at 12, now it's down to 7 by day's end. Props to some of you guys who shorted this. Show them the chart. I don't know if you can see this. This was a Friday runner, and Friday runners collapse towards the end. CEI was also a runner. This was my morning dip buy. I made about 500 bucks during a live webinar. Tim Grittani, this is his laptop. Show them the laptop. Where did Tim go? Did they go out? Are they doing the Segway tour? They were gonna do a Segway tour. It's Tim Grittani's first time in Rome. He's my top student. 1,500 into 6.7 million. He made, I don't know, we were doing an inner circle here, teaching a few students in class in person. He made $80,000 over 2 days, which was funny. We actually have a video where I was like, oh, you made 70,000, and he corrected me, 80,000. Watch this video. We're gonna insert it now. Tim Grittani was the man making what, $70,000 in 2 days? $80,000. We are not worthy. Pretty crazy, right? I'm looking at a bunch of plays, you know, but I don't need to have a position all the time. Sometimes there's no trade. Sometimes the best trade is no trade. Hold on, you gotta hydrate. You gotta hydrate. Justin is filming this. He thinks this shot looks like shit. Do you agree?
It's not shit. It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. He's like, it's too dark in here. I was like, yo, fuck it. We have to show the reality. It's messy plates, big bottles of water, disappointments with some stocks. But guess what? You know, still made $3 grand myself this week, even while I was trading with my students. We had like a dozen students in here. Still traveling, still a little jet lagged. I got my parents here. We're going out for my mom's birthday tomorrow night.
Yay!
Yeah! Where are we going? Do we have that planned?
No, you're planning it.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh.
He always wants things planned. It's like, that's like 24 hours from now. I don't even have my other stuff planned yet. I just want you to get an idea of what you're getting into. Whether you make $80,000 in 2 days like Tim Grittani, he's trading aggressively, or you're like me, you're trading smaller, but you still make a few $1,000s a week. That's the upside here. You don't need any fancy education. You don't need fancy clothes. Like I'm just wearing my gym clothes. There's a gym right down the street. Just did 20 minutes on the rower because I'm fat as shit right now because I'm in Italy and I don't mind it. Did you finish all the pizza?
Yes.
I still see pizza. I don't need it. Understand that it's not always going to be pretty. Understand that it's not always going to be perfect. Look at this table. It's shaking and making Justin worried. Worry you? What are you worried about? What's going to happen? The glassware is going to crack?
Maybe. Who knows?
Look at that bottle of limoncello. Zoom in on the limoncello. You can grab it. You can pick it up.
Who pounded that down?
The Grittanis are just sipping the limoncello in these glasses. This is limoncello burns. So they had pizza and limoncello for dinner, and now they're out doing a Segway tour, and he's making 80 grand in 2 days. That's best case scenario. Not everyone is going to do that. In fact, he studies his butt off. In fact, he was like fighting his wife like not to go out today. Like she wants to go see Segway. There's like a night tour. He would probably rather be here. He's addicted. I think that there's a balance, or so I heard. I don't know. There's a word like balance. Is that the right word, Justin? Balance? Is it Balenciaga?
Is that English?
Balenciaga? Balance? Is that, I don't know. Balenciaga, Balencia, whatever you want to call it. There's a balance. I've heard of this word. I don't understand the definition. But there is a balance between work and life. To get where you really want to get in the stock market, you don't have balance. To really win in like the corporate world or to be an entrepreneur, there's no balance. If you look at some of the top like entrepreneurs, I mean, even if they're rich, it's like they're living like startup life because there's so much competition and no matter what you do. Unless your goal is just to make a lot of money like in a year or 2 years or 3 years, and then you're done. For me, I'm never done. I love this shit. This is the challenge. Oh, the market just closed. Stock market closed for the week. Like I said, I made 3,000 this week. That's pretty much my average. 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, pretty much every week for the past 2 decades. Some weeks I lose, some weeks I don't trade. But on average, over 20 years, that's what I've been doing. That's my specialty. There's a lot of people on Wall Street where they try to make, I don't know, they try to make as much money as possible and they try to manage as much money as possible. I'm comfortable trading with a small account and just teaching. You know, I get more enjoyment from teaching other people. And that's why I make videos like this. This is not a pretty video, but it's real, you know? Whether you make 3,000 like me in a week, Tim Grittani, I think he might have been close to 100,000 on the week. Or if you make nothing, even if you're just starting. I have a lot of students, like people feel like, oh, I haven't made anything, I'm a loser. No, you're learning. Most of my students start with like 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. If you're just starting like that, like how are you gonna make big money? You can't. So take it easy, take it step by step, but this is where you can get eventually. Show them more of this crazy villa. I'm renting this villa for the week. How many bedrooms we have? Like 6, 8?
Sleeps about 14 people.
Yeah, so 6, 7, 8, I don't know. We have some cool art. We're right in the middle of Rome. Fantastic. I highly recommend taking your mom for her birthday to Rome. I think she's probably asleep. It's past her bedtime. But tomorrow is her birthday. We got some students here. I've got some friends here. We've got Justin and his buddy filming. I'm getting a little tired too, but I think I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check my emails. I have a lot of emails. Email admin@timothysykes.com if you have any questions. My team is there to help you. I have 40 employees now. It's getting kind of crazy. They'll answer your questions no matter who you are. Admin@timothysykes.com. But just don't message us if you're like, I have no money, I wanna learn. If you have no money and you wanna learn, just watch my free YouTube videos, okay? You can't afford anything else. I have a bunch of different packages, but if you have no money, you can't afford any of it, so don't waste your time with that. The free stuff is YouTube, my trader checklist guide, what else? My book, my best-selling book, An American Hedge Fund, is free for a limited time, or you can buy it on Amazon for 20 bucks. Lots of people do, but I'll give it to you free if you go to timothysykes.com. I don't know, you choose how much you want to study. You choose what level of dedication you want, whether you want to study every single second, study an hour a week. All I can try to do is teach you what I've learned over 20 years because I didn't have a teacher. I didn't have a mentor. I got to all this stuff on my own the hard way. And I don't want it to be that hard for you. So I'm trying to speed up the learning curve. I know there's a lot of people like, if you know everything, why do you teach? I don't know everything. I know how to make $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in a week. That's my specialty. I don't know how to make $1 million in a week. I've never even made $1 million in a year in stock trading. My best year was 2014. I made nearly $900,000. I'm making like 6 figures year in, year out. That's my strategy with penny stocks that everyone else hates. Tim Grittani, I think he's already made like 1.5 or 1.6 million. Last year he made like 2 million. So my students are doing better, and that's what I love. I trade with a small account in order to teach. And frankly, I think that's what you should do. I think you should start small. You can always trade bigger, more aggressively later on. But get used to this stuff because what I teach works. It's a niche, but it takes time to learn. Tim Grittani made nothing for the first 9 months. We had another student sitting right here. His name was Huddy. He just passed 140,000 in profits. He just graduated college. He was here for 2 days. He made 4,000. For the first 2 years, he made nothing. He really got it in his third year. So it's not going to happen overnight for you. That's why I want to show you this stuff, and I want to be real with you. But it does happen. If you study enough, you start seeing patterns, you start seeing which stocks are probably going to move. You learn how to lose small. You know, I made some losses this week, but I still finished up overall on the week. I need a haircut. I need a shower. I need to just stop talking. Email admin@timothysykes.com with your questions. If you're broke, don't fucking bother my team. Study the YouTube videos because you cannot be broke and lazy. Choose one. Hey, Tim Sykes, millionaire mentor and trader. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope that they help you. I want to share everything that I've learned over the years. You can check out more videos right over there. And also click subscribe so that you can watch all of these videos, get that knowledge, and become my next millionaire student.